So Heather, thank you so much for joining us.
It's great to be here.
So I really wanted to pick your brain and find out from your perspective as a manager, what are some key things that people need to do to motivate their staff?
I think the key thing in this area is we need to be thinking about motivation from a personalized experience. So motivation is not a cookie cutter thing. We have to go deep and find out from our people what it is that motivates them. So it's like asking them the questions, and it may be something like, what is the thing that excites you most at work? When if you go home and you feel kind of depleted in the day, what is the thing that really takes your energy away the most? What do you think that drives your energy up? And asking those kind of questions can help you get to the bottom of what it is that does motivate them. So, and sometimes just asking, what is it that motivates you? Like what makes you feel like the work you do is meaningful? Because in the end, employees are really they're foundationally motivated by feeling like they're part of something bigger than themselves, and that they're actually contributing to meaningful work. And they want to know that what they do is connecting back to kind of a larger mission or focus of the company. They don't want to feel like they're just cogs in a wheel and not connected to anything big. So, your job as the manager is really to figure out what it is that motivates them. And then the only way to really get to that bottom is to ask those questions, some of the questions I just pointed to.
And once you ask those questions, how do you help connect what they're motivated to what they need to do?
Well, I mean, I think, for example, if someone says, the thing that motivates me is getting recognized, and I'd like, and you go deeper and you ask, well, in what ways do you like for me to do that? Is it just like recognized one-on-one? Do you like to do that in big groups? Oh, no, I don't like that. Just like you and I really just like for you to tell me, I've done a good job when I have, or I like for you to give me special projects. And that makes me feel important. And that makes me feel motivated to keep going over and above. And so it's those kind of conversations you have to kind of continue to be comfortable enough to go deeper to kind of chop away at where you're going, because they don't know what to answer. Sometimes they don't always feel safe to answer a particular way. So you just continue to ask the questions that get to the bottom of what, really what they want and what makes them feel uh, productive, and like they are not just coming to some place with with the walls around them and a roof, right? that they're coming to a place to achieve great things. So that's what I would say.
Awesome. And when you see there being a trouble with actually getting that done, what do you do to kind of help get through the typical troubles you see?
Well, I would say like sitting with your people, communication. Often what happens is we as managers, we don't realize there's more going on outside of work or something going on inside of work that's, inside the team that's bugging in them. And so the more we are attuned to their needs, and then we take that time to sit with them and just ask like, hey, I personally remember a team member who was uh, going through some issues, and I saw how her response in an email to a coworker. And I after that, I kind of called her and said, hey, let's have a meeting, and let her know that I was not like disappointed, but just really confused, concerned, surprised by her response to the particular coworker. And after I sat down and got to the bottom of it, just found out there was an issue with that coworker, but there was something else going on personally. And so it kind of made her be a little bit choppy, real to the coworker. And so again, sometimes you just have to get to the bottom of what's happening, and that could be what's causing a problem, what's changing their performance, or making them seem like they're less motivated at work. You just have to go deeper. You have to be comfortable with those conversations. They're not always easy to have, but just know when you do that and you get to the bottom of that, you end up coming out on a much more fruitful side.
Okay, well, thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today.
Absolutely. Yeah, hopefully it's helpful. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.